Oh, we have another hot day on the way, probably near 90 again for the third time. More late day thunderstorms possible in some areas, and that unsettled pattern continues, but maybe some subtle changes ahead. So welcome to meteorological summer. Yeah, spring is done, and for the next 90 days, we are in meteorological summer. It's also the start of the Atlantic hurricane season. And what will summer bring? Big question. Everybody always wants to know winter and summer specifically. Now, the official forecast from the Climate Prediction Center for summer overall calls for equal chances of it being below or above, but 82% of summers since the year 2000 for the Twin Cities have been warmer than normal, so you can't ignore the climate change signal out of that. And both the Climate Prediction Center and all the models agree that June, at least, will be a very warm and probably very dry month. So this is the European model, above normal temperatures. Basically, the May pattern continues, Western Canada into the central US, and then also dry weather expanding out of Iowa and the plains into Minnesota. Highs near 90 again today. Now, we only averaged 390s in the month of June, and this will already be our third one. Of course, two of them were at the very end of May, in which we only average one, but you get the idea. We're already running ahead of schedule here. And May was a very warm month, so not really shocking there. We've got a couple little disturbances in the upper level flow, some pockets of clouds. Basically everywhere in the central US seeing this kind of unsettled pattern, disorganized thunderstorms that are mostly diurnal or driven by the sun. So as we head into the evening, some pop-up showers and thunderstorms again, maybe over the Twin Cities at some point this evening, but trying to pinpoint where these form and go, very difficult because of the lack of organization, upper level wind. So it's just a matter of where do they pop up. That's where you'll see them. And really statewide, there's that chance today and then again tomorrow, late afternoon and evening. Probably Saturday too, but then we'll start to see the chance drop maybe Sunday, Monday a bit. But again, it's really unpredictable past a few days here. Back near 90 again tomorrow. That could be the fourth one. And very warm all the way up into northern Minnesota, in fact. And we have this muggy air too, dew points remaining in the 60s. The real humid stuff, though, not quite getting here yet. So we're not talking about those 70 dew points. That's when it gets really uncomfortable. So tomorrow and Saturday, we still have that lingering chance of a pretty good chance of those late day thunderstorms. But Sunday, it's mostly going to be in western Minnesota. I think eastern Minnesota will stay dry, and then still an isolated chance on Monday. But the Sunday-Monday chances are lower, fewer and farther between than what we'll see probably tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow might be the better likelihood of more scattered showers and storms. And then potentially getting nicked by some cooler air as the upper level ridge kind of shifts west, just to our west. That'll allow at least some slightly cooler air to move in. So the models are kind of picking up on that, but it's going to be a very subtle drop here, going from near 90 to maybe the mid 80s next week. So we're not talking about a huge change in temperature, but might be a moisture change, might see some drier dew points. But again, this whole pattern that we're in right now with everything kind of moving east to west, backwards, and disorganized storms really is not a very predictable pattern. So you got to throw that caveat out there that anything past a few days is not set in stone just yet, which is saying a lot, I know, in the weather forecasting world. But meanwhile, pretty hot and steamy through the weekend.